One of the things that we don't do on our show that all of the other car shows do is drag race. I think we've done it twice.
And not very well.
Not very well, and it's kind of boring. It's like you just line up beside somebody else and see who can go faster. What we like to do is drive over things.
Yeah, it's way more fun.
So on this episode, we're gonna take this Jeep, which has driven underwater, my 97 TJ tube sock, and we're gonna drive it over something. This river behind me. This is the Susquehanna River. It's a major river. It runs right through the center of Pennsylvania. We are in south central Pennsylvania, not far from where I grew up, and we're gonna take the Jeep, go to the farm, figure out how to make it float, go to the river, and drag race somebody. What's the worst that could happen?
We could drown, we could lose your Jeep, we could get thrown in jail.
Let's not drown.
All right.
The rest of it will make a good story.
Piece of cake. It's really wet.
It's just gonna get wetter when we drive in the river.
So what's it gonna take to float this thing?
If we figure out how much it weighs,
So
and we go back to the farm and we like try to lose a bunch of weight.
Then we start bolting a bunch of tires on.
Yeah. And then we drive in the river.
That's the scale right there. So let's just go pull onto that.
All right, let's see what we weigh. Here it goes.
42.75. That's
40,
it rounds up to the
790.
Dang, they're always heavier than you think.
52.40. Oh.
This thing's a tank.
All right, Dave. No lunch for you.
We might need to hit the gym and work on losing some weight on the truck.
We will be in the river in our Speedos. Let's go find some lunch and then go back to the farm. Dave, grab the drawings.
Got it.
I had some very technical engineering drawings done. There they are. This is the plan. The Jeep needs to be lighter, so a lot of things have to come off of it.
All right.
And the Jeep needs a lot of tires to add buoyancy so that it will float. Now, if you kids went to science class, you would learn all this stuff. You bolt lots and lots of tires onto your Jeep, it'll float across a river.
Piece of cake.
In theory. What we're gonna do is we're gonna delete the roll cage, we're gonna delete the doors, we'll probably take the windshield frame off. All of the stuff in the back of the Jeep that I take with me when I go four-wheeling, it's all gotta go. Then, we're gonna make some wheel adapters. These wheel adapters will bolt to the Dana 44 front and Dana 60 rear and slowly allow us to mount more tires and wheels outward in each corner. So there should literally be the ability to put 6 tires on each corner, which is about 24 tires total, and hopefully that's enough buoyancy to float whatever weight is left in this Jeep after we strip everything out of it. And we will look like heroes.
Again,
yes,
as we often do.
Gilligan and the skipper.
I don't think you can use those. We have to be like Gilbert and the Snipper.
Get to work, Gilbert. So this is what we're doing. These are pieces of 4-inch tubing. They're about 120 wall, and then these plates on the end are 1/4 inch thick. They have 10 holes in them, but they really only need to have 5. We just added more holes to lighten it up. The way this will work is this end, the smaller disc, will have 5 9/16 bolts that run through them and then are tack welded on the back end. Then there'll be the wheel that will come here, and then another one of these will sandwich the wheel, and then we'll put nuts on the outside, and then that will hold the wheel and tire in place. So one of them will bolt to the axle, then it'll bolt a wheel, then it'll bolt to another wheel, and another spacer, and another wheel, and another spacer. Now these aren't super light, but we need a balance between lightweight and strength. So because of the larger diameter, it should be strong enough to not bend when all the tires are together. Plus, the idea is the tires should actually be touching each other, which should help support the tires so there's not a gap between them where they're gonna bend all this mounting system. At least that's the plan. Wonderful. 1.
23 more.